What's going on, guys? Things have been absolutely hectic around here, so I'm going to show you a few things. I've bought a few lots and stuff, so I've got a couple of little things to go through. It's 9:30 in the morning and it's already stinking hot, so I'm a bit disheveled, I'm a bit sweaty, but whatever. Let's get it done. I've bought another lot this week, and I've got shit everywhere, and I really need to organise it because I do not want this house to turn into the old house where I just had crap everywhere and it just lived wherever it was on the floor. So as you can see, there is still CDs everywhere. There is thousands of them. These are all unlisted. They're the tubs I've gone through on the videos. It's the leaning tower of CDs at the moment. It's literally being held up by that lid on top of that lid. So every time I walk past it, I'm very careful because I don't want to knock it. And I just don't have anywhere to put them at the moment. So hopefully by the end of today, I'll be able to straighten them up. So I've still got tons of CDs to do. So that's actually what I'm focusing on listing at the moment. No, it's not only that. I've got more. There's like bags of CDs. There's another tub over there. They're just everywhere. So I'm just focusing on trying to get them listed, or as many of them listed as possible at the moment. But at the same time, it's getting harder and harder to get stock. So I don't want to pass up a good deal if I see one. So I have got a couple of deals here that are just sitting in my hallway, in my sunroom. I actually got damage to some of them because of a storm. So I'll show you those and I'll show you what I'm going to do to combat it. All right, before I get into these lots, I really just want to touch on last weekend. We did the big garage sale for Judd's mate Lockmo, who's battling bowel cancer at the moment. It's a really horrible situation for him and his family. It was the first time I'd met Lockmo and Nikita, and they really are amazing people. And their two kids, Archie and Marley. But yeah, it was a great weekend. I filmed heaps, but I gave all the footage to Judda because I just wanted his video to be as good as it could be, and he used quite a bit of it. So go and watch his video if you want to see everything. If you haven't seen it yet, go and watch it. It's one of his best videos. But yeah, it was a really great weekend. It was amazing how many people turned out and donated. It got up to like $6,000, and I think it's even like close to $7,000 now. You can still donate. Quite a few people asked me after the fact if they could still donate. You can. I'll put the details in the description here. It's just bank details. Just go and donate whatever you want. So if you can help out, because this is an ongoing thing, obviously, for them. And I had the luxury of sitting right next to Lockmo and Nikita the whole day. My table was set up next to theirs, so I did get to chat to them a fair bit. And yeah, things like working, like being able to just work and earn money, is really hard, and they've had to take a lot of time off. Obviously, they've got to go to hospitals for treatment and stay down there, all those sorts of things. So, you know, the money is going to really help. Like, if you could just imagine being in their situation, then having financial stresses on top of it, like being able to just help out with a bit of money, can make things so much easier for them in a really bad situation. Just incredible people, and a big shout out to Judda because he's right up there in that group as well. He's one of the best blokes you'll ever meet. I tell people that all the time. He says that Lockie is the best bloke you'll ever meet, and Judda's right in that category as well. So massive props to him. He didn't do it for props. He just did it because he loves his mate and he wanted to help out. But yeah, massive props are still deserved anyway because he put that together in like just like a week or something. Just incredible what he was able to do. So we got the books for a start. I got the books from the same lady I got the CDs from. This is my front door, and they've been sitting here ever since. That's like maybe 6-8 weeks ago or something. That's just some of them. The rest are all over in here. There's a big IKEA bag there full of them. And there's a whole heap here on my bench. These all got water damaged. Not all, but so I had all these sitting in my sunroom, which was I'll overlay it over the top of this. And we had that big storm like a week or two ago. And the rain just came right into the sunroom. I can't believe how far in it came. And a heap of them got wet. The ones in the big stacks were sort of underneath, so they were all pretty safe. These ones were like all sort of on top. And there's some more there. And they got wet, so I dried them all straight away. and I think most of these ones are pretty good. You can't really even tell. And there is a few over here on the CD shelf that, yeah, just didn't handle it very well. I mean, a lot of these books I haven't even comped, so yeah, look at the Train Spotting one, didn't go great. So I'm not even sure if they're worth much anyway, some of them. So we'll see how we go. But I'm going to get a table set up over here. These tubs down here and bags have been sitting here since I moved in March. They literally just need to go in the shed and get rid of my clothes thing. And I'm going to put a table there so that I can get all the books up on the table and go through them. Right, so table's set up. I'll give you a quick look at the books in a second. So these books, just for now, are going to go on this shelf until I get this shelf sorted out. There's a heap of tubs there. I just need to pull them out, take some stuff out of them, and put the rest in the shed. Then that bookshelf will go in the corner there, and all these books will end up on that bookshelf. I've kept the ones at the front that got wet because I want to go through them properly and make sure they're all good. The ones that are no good, just get rid of them. So the ones at the front aren't sorted really at all. As you can see, there's a mix of stuff like these ones here. There's some over there that are in the good pile. Pretty sure like most of these are good anyway. Like even if they're damaged, it's only very minor. But I just want to double check before I list them all, obviously. So yeah, there's like, there's Stephen King, Clive Barker, but there's more Stephen King there. There's heaps. There's some Clive Barkers down there. There's a whole heap of sort of movie, sort of TV ones there. Like I comped some of this stuff when I was there, but in the end I just started guessing. So I really don't know if a lot of this stuff has a lot of value. I'm pretty sure I comped these ones and they were come out all right. But stuff like this, I was just grabbing them anyway because I can bundle them. So it's kind of doesn't really matter if they're no good. Same with the Stephen King. Like I think I know some Stephen King stuff goes well. Other stuff is very common, and I just figured I can bundle it, whatever. So yeah, hopefully these ones turn out all right. They were more sort of the novels and TV and movie stuff. These are all your sort of non-fiction, random. There's a few music ones in here, the Smiths. But yeah, like a lot of this stuff I've just got no idea. But I did comp a lot of them. I can't remember what they were going for or whatever. But yeah, it's all just all this sort of stuff. Just really random. Media law. The Mask of Sanity, the War on Guns, there's gender ones. There's all sorts of stuff in here. There's a few biographies. But yeah, I just sort of took a punt that she had so many. Like, I considered making an offer for the lot, but I just did not want to bring like 2,000 books home. In the end, I bought like 155. So yeah, I think I did pretty well out of it. Some of these aren't going to end up being listed because they're probably not worth it, but the ones that are worth it, I'm definitely going to make money off the deal. Right, so this next lot of stuff is very interesting because I talked about the garage sale last weekend, and I was telling everyone how I removed most of my clothes from my store. Fuck clothes, I don't do clothes anymore, I hate clothes. And now I've bought clothes. Some friends of mine have closed their eBay store, and I went around there to get their DVDs and CDs, and I bought them, and then I actually contacted a couple of people about the clothes, and it was just too hard to work it out because they live far away. So in the end, I ended up buying them. But I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't know a lot about clothing, but I think it is. I'll show you guys. So this is my sunroom where my books got all wet, and now it's all closed. I've got 2 giant Costco bags that are still in my car full of clothes. This box is like half full. It's a big box, and it's all soccer jerseys and a couple of AFL jerseys. I think probably 70% of the lot is jeans, which even when it comes to clothing, I just have zero interest in jeans. I've never even sold a pair of jeans, so I've got some ideas of how I'm going to deal with it. I'm still thinking about it, but we'll see how we go. All right, this has been hard work. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. There is 103 pairs of jeans. I actually thought there might have been about 50, and there is 103. I just bought all their jeans. So the deal was she was thinking about selling all their tubs of clothes for maybe $20 a tub. I had no interest because I knew there was heaps of stuff in there I didn't want. And then she mentioned she'd probably do 25 to 30 a tub if you could pick and choose. And I said, well, stuff it. I'll give you 30 a tub if I can pick and choose. I didn't go for the 25. I just thought 30 is fair enough. And yeah, I think I've got a really good deal. I don't know a lot about jeans, but there's a lot of Diesel, G-Star Raw, Levi's. There's like a few RMs. Thomas Cook, I don't even know who that is, what that is. There is some like Jag and stuff like that. I don't know if they go well. There's a few surf brands, but there is no like Kmart, like Target sort of, I don't know what Target does, but there's no Kmart sort of crap. It's all like they knew what they were doing. Like a lot of these have got $10 price tags on them and shit like that. So there's 103. I paid $320 for this whole lot of clothes. There's still a few little things behind me that I couldn't fit on the table. So even if I just sold the jeans for $3.20 each, I'd get my money back and everything else would be free. But I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'll talk about it in a second. I'm definitely not listing them myself, but I do have a little bit of a plan. I'll show you some of this other stuff first. There's a few footy jumpers that's got a Buddy Franklin number on it, and just a couple of Sydney ones. There is 47 soccer jerseys in here. A lot of them are Chelsea, so he must have bought like a big lot off a Chelsea collector or fan. So yeah, I'm just going to put them all in the box, get them out of the way, because there is a ton. 47. All right, there is a big stack of board shorts. I've sold a couple pairs in the past. I don't really know much about them, like their value. There's a ton of Billabong and stuff like that. They don't take up much space, so I chucked them all in the tubs anyway. That's one thing I will probably list myself. Most of this stuff isn't going to get listed for a long time. It's the right time of year, so I'll look some of these up, and if they're worth listing, I'll list them. Same with these, just a couple of footy jumpers. I'll probably list them because footy season next season. You know, as with this, there's a few things I'll try and list straight away. There's a Steph Curry jersey, it's real. Basketball season is in full swing at the moment. This is cool too. I've sold a couple of these in the past. A Wallabies jersey. There's quite a few, maybe 5 or 6 Harley shirts. There's another one that's just a women's cheap, small one. That's one of the socket jerseys. Just a whole bunch of random stuff. I know there is, what even is that? Oh, Super Nintendo jumper. It's probably not worth much, but I just thought it was cool. I think that's wrestling, but there is some band t-shirts. I don't know why I got that. There's a couple of things that got thrown in, and I'm not really sure why, but they're here anyway. So that's a Slipknot shirt. Yeah, there's a Cronulla jersey. Oh, yeah, I think it's a jersey. I don't know what these fucking pants are, but they look like what Ross wore in Friends. Guess they are. This is a Spider-Man shirt on the Love Police. This is cool as, but it's already gone. I think Kelly has claimed this. She's pretty keen to get that. Nick Cave. There's a couple of Nick Cave shirts. That's just a Billabong jacket. There's a few other like band shirts here, but they're all really small, which sucks. It's John Butler on the Love Police. I might have more fun burning that than selling it. Not a fan. Another John Butler. Faith No More, definitely a fan of Faith No More. It's just a modern one. Some of the modern ones sell. Pixies. There's another Nick Cave. That's a Dirty 3 shirt. Like, you don't see Dirty 3 shirts very often. I don't even know if they're still kicking around. That's Regurgitator. And, I don't know, that is Misty. But yeah, there's a Big Day Out one. Old school. And there's a couple of racing jackets here that I just got because why not? I've already got a couple that I haven't listed that I've had for years. Might as well add to them. I think that's about it. There is a Dio, a 1986 Dio Tour tee. It's small. I don't know where it is. I can't find it. But I love Dio. Pretty sure it's from 1986. It's got a weird tag that I've never seen before, so it's very cool. All right, that was bloody hard work, and it is stinking hot here at the moment, so I'm sweating harder than a pedophile at a Wiggles concert, but I got it done. The jeans are very interesting because I just don't have any interest in listing them. I just don't want to deal with it. I am thinking about hiring someone next year. I've been thinking about it for a while. My biggest problem with doing that is making sure I've got enough stock for that person to actually have enough work to do. But also my other biggest problem is making sure I have enough money to pay them. So obviously if I hire someone, they're going to generate more money for me, but I need the money to start paying them at the start anyway. So all those jeans are going in tubs. I'm not listing them no matter what happens with them. If I hire someone, that person will be learning how to list jeans, and they will be listing jeans and clothing and books as well. If I get around to the books myself, I might do them. Obviously I will list some of the clothing myself. I'm going to list like those couple of summer items and stuff. But at this stage, it's going to take me months to finish getting through these CDs. But I'm so glad I got that sorted out. I did not want to leave those clothes in the bags in my sunroom because if there's another storm for a start, they'll get wet. Even if not, it gets really dusty out there and there's heaps of little spiders and stuff out there. So I wanted to get them all sorted out so they're in tubs and I can stack them and they're out of the way, stuff's out of my hallway and stuff. And then now, on top of that, I have a spare table out there where I can actually put some of these CDs, the Leaning Tower of CDs, I can actually take them out of these tubs and I can organise them a bit better because a lot of the tubs that I've gone through already, they've got a lot of bands where I'm planning on bundling, but they're all sort of mixed up and around the place. So it's hard to bundle them when you don't know where they all are. So now I can actually pull a heap of these CDs out of the tubs, stack them all up, put them in some kind of order, list them as bundles. So that's it. Let me know in the comments if you think I got a good deal with both the books and the clothing. I pretty much know I did. The books, I did comp a lot of them while I was there, so I know I got a good deal. I only took ones, when I was comping, I only took ones that were sort of higher priced and had a good sell-through rate. So I know I'm not going to lose out on the books. I paid $1 each. I paid basically $155 or whatever for them. I paid $170. I gave 15 books to my dad. The clothing, $320 for all of that. Like, even if I just decide to move the jeans on, they'll probably go to Judder, and I'm sure he'll give me the $320 just for the jeans, and then the rest of the stuff I haven't paid for. So I'm positive that I'm going to do well out of the deals. Let me know how well you think I did in the comments, especially if you're a book or a clothing seller. And if you've watched all the way through, thank you so much. It really means a lot. It really helps when you're making YouTube videos if people watch all the way through. I really appreciate it. Also helps if you like and subscribe. I never ask people to like and subscribe, but it does help. So thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. You're a bloody legend. Look at poor Nelson out there. He's like, who the hell are you talking to? Just bloody let me in, for Christ's sake. It's getting hot out here.